If you're white, a lot of black people will hate you and they'll want to destroy you for no reason, just because you're white, just because of your skin color. If you're black, a lot of white people will not like you, will see you as a criminal and a no good rapper. Same if you're Latino, blacks and whites will team up and they'll say you're no bueno, no señor, you're criminal, criminal, you're illegal alien going to the States to grape, to steal, like Eddie Guerrero, lie and cheat and steal. And that's the truth. The truth will set you free. However, I am from a minority. Do you hear me whining and complaining and bitching and moaning about the white man? Oh, white man bad. Oh, white men are scum. No. Whatever happens, it may be someone else's fault or it may be my fault. But I am an adult. I had to take responsibility, accountability for my actions, for my decisions, for the path I follow. Instead of whining and asking for affirmative action and reparations and just being handed stuff like a whiny bitch and a coward, a beta male, right? Because that's not something a real man or a real woman does. A real man works hard to get to a good place, a good position. Same with a real woman, right? Instead of like, oh, give me money, give me $1 million. I'm black and slavery and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Give me $1 million. So you're asking for benefits. You're asking to be treated better because of something that happened in the past where your ancestors that you're not suffering from. Are you a slave? No! Then shut the hell up. There's a lot of people who blame others. Blame, blame, blame. Nag, nag, nag. Whine, whine, whine. All men are bad. Oh, I'm not married because all men are evil. Even though I'm a slut, I'm an OnlyFans, I'm a lesbian. All men are bad. All men are evil. All men are trash. Why can't I get a good man? All I did was insult them and generalize them. You're someone who loves misandry, right? Who treats men like garbage just because they're males. You're generalizing. You're a part of the problem. If you're black and you're treating white men bad because they're white and there's no other reason, you're a racist. You're stupid. If you're white and you treat black people bad because they're black, you are a racist, my brother. You're stupid. If you're Latino and you get what I'm saying? Now, there will be certain behaviors and memes. Oh, Indian people are a scammer. Do not redeem. And black people, oh, they love rap and chicken and Kool-Aid and all this. Right? And they're dangerous. And they're crazy. And white people, they think they're better than everyone. And they are like rednecks and blah, 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 whatever. Stereotypes. Tropes. Token white guy, token black guy. Oh, and white people are cocks who love to be dominated by girls and they have no backbone. They're spineless cocks and incels and beta males. Take accountability for your actions. Don't go out there blaming everyone for your shortcomings. If you go into school and you get a black person telling you that you're not going to graduate because you're black, but it turns out that you got bad grades and you got all the answers wrong, and you go there, it's the white man's fault. He moved my hand on the exam, and he made me write all the wrong answers. No, it was your fault. You're the one to blame. And yes, we will get affected by things that other people do and by the perceptions of other people. I do agree. Again, some people have it more difficult than others. There's different difficulties in life. Some people have privilege. And you know what? A lot of people who have privilege are the ones whining and bitching and moaning about the privilege. Like black people and women and minorities. A lot of people are trying to make adult games and they're getting banned. They are getting their accounts taken down. But OnlyFans is still out there. Women can choose my body, my choice. Hell yeah! They're making millions. And who's banning OnlyFans? Like, okay, so we're not gonna have adult games anymore. They're gonna disappear for good. They're not going to be able to be sold, meaning that the industry is going to die. But OnlyFans is just getting bigger, and there's like a lot of other sites like OnlyFans, Twitter, and Instagram. And are the girls who are like doing a lot of sexual stuff, who are prostitutes, who are lesbians, getting banned? No, because they have the privilege of being born a female, so everyone simps for them and everyone treats them like victims. And they get all the custody for the children. And they get, what was the thing? I don't, I have it on the tip of my tongue. They have child support. There we go. Alimony. But they're the only ones who can get that. Privilege. Female privilege. Hmm? And they whine and complain to get what they want. A lot of them don't really believe it. Oh, you're being racist, you're being sexist. No, it is true. It is true. Why is OnlyFans so huge? Because women only want to get rich and get a lot of money by taking, advantage of those idiots, those simps, those beta males. And they don't want to work hard. They don't want to try. They don't want to be good mothers. Nowadays, women just want to get a lot of money and take advantage of these useful gooner idiots, simp beta males, incels, creepy old dudes, because they have privilege. They have pussy privilege. But they also want to have all the rights and everything that everyone else has. Everything. Right? Why is the WNBA not successful? It's because of like the white man. It is basically a dying industry who loses money, who's just there to keep up good looks, right? Because if the NBA wasn't providing any money, any income, it will be closed. But the WNBA is still out there. Why? Because of the girls. Privilege. Privilege. So it's funny that a lot of people, the people who whine and complain the most, are the ones who have the most privilege. That's the funniest part. Do I have privilege? I could get some privilege because of who I am. I could tell you I'm a part of my minority, and I could claim my privilege. But I don't. I don't. I have been told by companies, hey, we're looking for diversity hires. We're looking for Latinos and blacks and gays and all this and all that. But we don't hire white people. Well, white people are bad. Orange man, bad. I could go out there and get a job because I'm this and that. I'm a minority. But I don't, because getting a job just because you're a part of a certain group is not a real job. It's just fake garbage. And I don't want to work with people who discriminate, who denigrate others based on their color of the skin. They don't know that we're all humans. We're all people, regardless of the color of our skin. They are racist. They are discriminating. They're the problem. I do not want to work in a team, in a game team, where I'm making a game for a bunch of privileged brats who exercise their privilege, who are racist, who are supremacist. No. And I work in a pretty diverse team. There's gay people, there's black people, there's trans people. I don't care. If you work hard and you're talented, I don't care about your race. I'll hire you. Or I'll get you hired, whatever. It doesn't matter. You see? The only thing I care about is your skill. Are you a good person? Are you polite? Are you nice? Can you draw? Can you make music? Are you a good writer? Are you a good this and that? There's a lot of people that don't take accountability. Whenever something happens to them, they're looking to point a finger. Oh, it's your fault. Oh, it's this fault. Oh, you made a bad choice and you're blaming someone. Oh, but this person told me that I should take this choice. My friend Jimmy is a retard. He told me it's his fault. Who made the choice? Me, but no, Jimmy told me he was good thing, so it's Jimmy's fault. Blame Jimmy and not me. I didn't do anything wrong. I did everything correct. Wrong. You are an adult. Therefore, you're responsible for your actions. And whatever goes wrong in your life because you made a bad choice is your fault. With great responsibility comes great power. Or, well, actually, I said it wrong. Retard. Beta. With great power comes great responsibility. There we go. Oh no, I got exposed. So, work hard and be honest, be truthful. Don't be a part of the problem. If you want things to change, be the change. Be nice to everyone. Be kind to everyone. Don't look at color. Look at who's talking to you. Are they nice? Are they presenting themselves in a non-dangerous way? Are they wholesome? Right? I know. I'm going to give you an example. If you're in the hood, my dog, you know what I'm saying? And you see you're in like a dark alley and you see some people approach you, whatever, like it doesn't matter if they're black, white, whatever. You're gonna get away from them, not because you're a racist, right? And maybe you saw that they're black. It's not like, oh, I'm getting away from them because they're black. They're black and they're in the hood. So they're probably criminals who want to kill you, rob you, or both, or whatever. And because that's something that happens a lot in dark alleys, at night, in very dangerous places, from the hood, then you're smart. You're not a racist. You're being smart. You're taking care of stuff, by not getting into a situation that will get you killed or worse. right? Because, well, people do generalize, yes, but people do generalize for a reason. You're in a certain situation where a certain people from a certain race may do something to you, a certain thing to you. We're gonna use that word a lot. Certain. That you're not being a racist. You're just being careful, right? And I don't know what else to say. Like it's very simple. It has to do a lot with race, a lot with living situations. Nowadays, it could just be someone who has no accountability. I take accountability for my actions. A lot of times, there's a lot of people to blame. I know a lot of people who have fucked me over, who are to blame, but a lot of times it's because I made a bad choice or I was unlucky, and in a way, it's my fault, right? But I also know there's a lot of situations that happen because of how I was born, where I was born, and I may not get to achieve or to experience certain things because that's how the world is. The world is unfair. I'm not saying that people have privilege or not. Actually, I said it several times and I gave some examples. But whining and bitching and moaning is not the answer. The answer is working hard, trying your best despite the challenges that you're going to face. For the most part, for most people, the world is hard mode. No aim assist, with low health. A lot of people barely make it out alive daily in a lot of places. There's places where people have to fight for their food like cavemen. And I'm not calling them cavemen, just giving an example and comparing. But if you're in a decent situation, there's nothing to complain about. Be grateful for what you have and exercise your options, right? And I'll repeat, the world is a fucked up place. It is unfair. Maybe you're trying your best, maybe you're very smart, very talented, and you'll get nowhere. Why? Because you were unlucky. Oh, bad luck, try again. It happens. And that's that. We have to accept that. We're not gonna embrace it because that's fucked up, but that's how the world works. I don't know what else to say. I guess subscribe, dislike, like, unsubscribe, engage, comment in the video, right? And yeah, me personally, as you know, I'm not a racist. I don't treat people differently based on their race, their sexuality, their gender. I'm not a sexist. I just say the truth. And the truth hurts. And it's painful, but it will set you free. So there's that. And yeah. So if you experience racism, this was something I missed, then you just have to understand that it is how it is, right? It is how it is. There's messed up people that are gonna treat you differently, like I said, based on your race. There's evil people out there, out here. Try to get with people who are understanding, who don't see color, who see people for what they are, for how they behave, who only care about the things that you can offer, who are not going to judge you unless you give them a reason to. It's not guilty until proven innocent. It's innocent until proven guilty. So that's that. Take care and get bent. Peace!